Hey, are you going to the roller coaster with me, Horace? I've been asking about for these questions for many years, and during these years, I'm grow up, I'm stronger, I'm taller, and I changed many friends. However, the only thing didn't change is the answer. No, thanks. Why? Because I'm a man who have acrophobia, so which means I'm fear of height. Uh, I, I, I used to don't dare to look outside the window of the tall building, and I never tried a roller coaster or any swirly things just because have acrophobia. So today I will tell you how I conquer it and how I overcome my barrier in the heart. My father always told me that if you don't just stand there and say what you are going to do, just do it, like the Nike's logo and his ads. And so made my decision. The first step I took is like I went to a high building like 29th floor and look outside of the window, and the only thing I got in that fear is more fresh air and more beautiful view above all the building. And then I tried to climb the hill, which is quite tiring, but however, it's also very exciting, and I fulfilled my heart with a sense of conquer something. And so this is my first attempt. I thought it would be dangerous, but actually at least I'm in a safe place, and it's not that dangerous. Well, then I tried the roller coaster. My first attempt to the roller coaster is very interesting and like an accident, because I'm during my vacation in Shanghai, which is a big city in China, and I went to the amusement park and I saw the roller coaster 90 meters high and it had a triangle, vertical angle like 90 degrees. And the reason why I get up and try the roller coaster is because I just broke up with my girlfriend, and I was quite sad. So I just do that because the advertisement says that if you love someone, to try the roller coaster. I said, okay, I will try that. So I tried the roller coaster after I broke up with my girlfriend, and this time it was like totally insane decision, because when I went up there, they told me to take off my shoes because you're going to lose your shoes if you wear it, and just do that. And I thought I was sitting on a seat, but however I will just be bended on a kind of seat with no feet to put on, and I just do that. The roller coaster went slowly to the peak, and like 3, 2, 1, and I just went down vertically about 2 or 3 seconds, which means I feel like 10 minutes, and I experienced something I never experienced, like lose your weight and lose the gravity, and I feel sick about minutes, and I feel sick about the whole day after that. So this is my first attempt to the roller coaster. And after that, I tried another one in Hong Kong. I went to Hong Kong with my father to the ocean park, and actually I don't expect it to try the roller coaster that day because it's a rainy day. And my father told me that if you want to try something different, just try the biggest one. So again, I was pushed by my father to the biggest one in the ocean park in Hong Kong, and there was a much larger roller coaster than Shanghai, and the roller coaster was near the cliff, up the mountain, and I just queued for hours and went on the roller coaster, and the roller coaster was quite different because you cannot see what is going on forward because the cliff is in front of you, and the only thing you see is like 200 meters above the ground. And actually the experience there was much more pleasant because I know what is going on, what's going to happen in the few minutes, and it's still torturing, but however I can stand with that. And after that, I think I'm a little bit get used to the feeling of roller coaster. However, it's not the end of the story because I still have acrophobia, the trial roller coaster is like something killing myself. And when I was 16, I went to New Zealand, which is a beautiful place, I thought. However, my mom just booked a skydiving event for me without my permission. I just knew I'd gone to have the skydiving after I arrived in New Zealand. And here's her reason for why I'm going to do that. It's not to encourage me to overcome my acrophobia. It's because she thinks if I gonna have a girlfriend in the future, I will do these kind of dangerous activities with my girlfriend. So I may gonna die in the future with my girlfriend. So before that, if I gonna die, I should die with her. So she assigned the activity for me and for her. And what's more ridiculous is she chose the highest altitude of that event. I thought it's like 15,000 feet tall. They got three options, like 8,000 feet, 10,000 feet, and my mother chose 15,000 feet. And after we arrived at Queenstown, we go directly to the airport, which goes to skydiving. And the coach is like seeing small kids experiencing something he doesn't deserve that. And he confirmed that, are you going to try the 15,000 feet tall? I said yes. And we went on the plane. I saw many people jump off the plane from 8,000 feet, 10,000 feet. They didn't scream, they didn't shout because the air pressure is too high and they didn't realize it. So it's quite silent. And I was pushed down by the coach outside from the plane, and I experienced something I never want to experience. But however, at least I made that. I made a perfect landing, and I did that, and I feel sick about 2 days after that, and I got nightmare about 3 days after that. However, at least I did that. Every time I thought about this kind of activity, I feel proud of myself because I'm a guy who had acrophobia, and I just conquer my fear in my heart. So, overcome the fear of height may be something quite simple for you guys. However, the only thing I want to tell you guys is that if you want to conquer something like a barrier in your heart, just try to do that. Because if you manage that, whatever you manage that or not, you will grow up after that. Thank you.
Hey.